Hey everybody, Lucas with Veloci Performance here. I am crazy happy to finally be outside. We jumped right from winter to summer. It's now about 90 degrees outside. Last week it was snowing. I hate living here. But anyways, so what we're doing today is we're gonna troubleshoot why your gun might be leaking. So there's 3 places that your gun is most likely leaking from. It's going to be the inlet, the outlet, or the valve body. And so what you're gonna see is if it's leaking from the inlet, there's 2 main reasons it's gonna be leaking from that inlet. Either improper hose install, so the connection from the hose to the inlet is not good, or the thread isn't fully installed on your inlet. In which case, you're gonna wanna take this piece off and rewrap it with either thread lock, Teflon tape, some lock seal, something to just really tighten it up and just make sure it's torqued down all the way. Otherwise, when you're looking at an outlet leak, it's gonna be kind of common to the inlet where if you see your threads, it's leaking on the threads, you're gonna wanna put some more Teflon tape on, lock seal, Loctite, something along those lines. Or it could be an improper install of a lance, a fitting, or anything you're using on the outlet side. Beyond that as well, what you're gonna see is if you look on the inside of your quick connect, there's an O-ring. If you don't see the O-ring, that could be the cause of the issue. So if you take this piece off, make sure the threads are properly installed, rewrap it with Teflon, and then give that a go again. If you're still running into that, check the O-ring. That is a culprit that we run into very frequently because you never notice when they just shoot off into the distance. And then the 3rd place that your gun could be leaking from, also the least common, is going to be the valve body. And on the valve body, there's 3 main reasons it could be leaking from the valve body. The ball could be corroded on the inside. You could have debris stuck in the valve body, or if you live in a cold state like Minnesota, you're going to run into where you go to store it for the winter, it freezes up, and all of a sudden you have a big crack along the valve body. So pretty easy disassembly really. You see here I have a disassembled SG28, and this is the inside of that. What you'll see here is it's just a couple screws. Take that apart and you're gonna be left with something like this. Now, if you don't see a visible crack here, you've checked all the outlet, inlet threads, you've done all that, what you're gonna wanna do is, you're gonna wanna take something like this, little gripper, and take the bolt off. And inside the valve body, you're gonna see the ball, the seat, and a couple of the other operating pieces. And if you see your ball is corroded, there's some debris in there, just take that out, make sure it's all clean. Otherwise, we do offer repair kits for our guns as well. That's gonna make you save a lot of money in the long run by, instead of replacing the gun, you can just replace the interior components here. But generally, as I mentioned, you're really only gonna run into inlet and outlet. Just like that, it's real simple to troubleshoot why your gun is leaking. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to our customer service. They're awesome and they would be more than happy to help you out.